Congratulations, by the way. One more.
So
you could just phone it in.
we will start with the two athletes. So it seems that in South America, the time is not exactly the same than in Europe. So we hope that Thiago Braz is coming in a few moments. But we have already with Renaud and Sam Kendricks two very interesting pole vaulters, very strong pole vaulters to talk, and we will start. So Renaud and Sam, thank you very much for coming. We're looking forward to this event tomorrow. One of the highlights, also our meet director mentioned it, and one very special thing is that this trophy will be yours for the 7th consecutive time. What does it mean to you to be all season always the best from the whole season?
Well, I'm very happy about that because it's one of my goals of every year, which is to be as consistent as possible to the highest level. And we all know that it's not very easy every time because we can sometimes have a up and down performance, but be able to win for the set of 7 times the Diamond League means that I've been able to stay on the top since the first year. So every year after year it's more difficult because actually those guys are getting stronger and stronger. So I have to push as hard as possible. But anyway, now my goal is to win another one for next year. So I love to get this good collection, and I will try to have the biggest one.
Okay.
Thiago.
Hi, Thiago. Thank you.
We missed you.
So also welcome to you. Thank you being here. I was talking about Renaud about the Diamond League, and when talking about Zurich, last time you've been here, the weather was very bad. I don't know if you remember. I guess so. Tomorrow will be totally different. What can we expect?
Well, for sure, last time for the go was really hard with a lot of rain, but I think this year can be exciting because apparently the weather is going to be nice. I jumped 2 years ago for the European in the stadium in dry condition, sorry, and it was really good. So when you saw the start list for tomorrow, I think that we will have to push hard even if our body are tired. So I think I'm very exciting to be on the field and try to do the best and see how the other one are going.
Thiago, you've achieved probably one of the greatest thing a sportsman can achieve. You've been Olympic champion in your home country with personal best. What was going on in Brazil after your victory? Can you explain a little bit?
Mais ou menos.
Sim, que este recurso a atleta não pode acontecer melhor do que ser campeão olímpico e fazer a marca que fizeste no Brasil. E o que é que aconteceu a seguir no Brasil, a seguir à prova?
Depois da prova?
Sim.
Eu posso falar em português e você traduz? Melhor?
Do you need translation?
Yeah.
Em português. Em português, tudo aquilo que atingiste, tudo aquilo que um atleta pode atingir, tu atingiste.
Sim.
Ser campeão olímpico e a marca que fizeste. O que é que aconteceu no Brasil a seguir à prova?
Depois da prova. Não, eu tive uma grande oportunidade depois dos Jogos Olímpicos, depois de um salto perfeito que a gente fez. Muitas pessoas admirou, né, até mesmo o atletismo, o salto com vara, até mesmo os competidores do salto com vara, Lavillenie, o próprio Kendricks também, e todos também disseram que foi uma ótima prova e ficaram todos contentes. Hoje me visam ali no atletismo como um salvador da pátria, digamos.
Salvador da pátria?
Eles dizem isso.
In Brazil, after such tough competition, not only the athletes were participating, but also people around him were admiring the level of the competition. and he was seen like a saver of the home saver. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's resuming is that.
Sam, I heard that 5 years ago, and we talked about it, you were still cross-country runner, and you are still running also sometimes 5 keys or so. What is more fun for you?
Well, I am a coach's kid. I was always living with my coach, just like Thiago does with Italy, or Renaud does in the same town with his coach. And so I tried many sports growing up. And I gained my strength as an athlete doing all these things and getting to change and challenge myself at something new all the time. And so I've always gotten to pick up something new. Cross country, yes, 5 years ago. My brother was always the better runner, but I was always chasing after him. So chasing after great athletes has been something of a highlight of my career. I'm always chasing after Renaud here, and now Thiago. I'm the only one up here that's not an Olympic champion, as you can see. So I must continue to better myself, and I cut nothing out. I must try everything I can to become a stronger athlete.
So what time would you expect for a 5K?
Don't put me on the track here at Zurich, but in the United States military, I'm pretty fast.
Renaud, this evening we have the event with the train station with the woman. You're gonna watch this, and you are also a meet organizer. You organized your own meet. Do you look at such event from a different perspective?
Yeah, of course. First of all, I'm going to watch because I love pole vault, so it's every time interesting, and of course because maybe for next year, if I come to jump in the train station, I just want to have a look to these facilities, and about the eyes of a meeting director, it's every time important to see how the athletes how happy or not with different things that we try to put for them, and also it's every time interesting to see what's new in our discipline, what's new in our sports. And try to just pick up the good thing and forget the bad thing to make every time something better and better.
Okay. So I give the word to you to ask questions.
Voilà, c'est fini.
Oui.
In portoghese no. Parli anche italiano, no?
Sì, sì.
Sì, ti posso fare la domanda in italiano?
Sì, sì, può.
Negli anni passati gli atleti che avevano battuto Renaud ai mondiali poi sono spariti di scena. Hanno fatto una bellissima stagione, hanno vinto il mondiale e poi Renaud è rimasto sempre il primo. Te pensi di poter confermare il tuo titolo olimpico?
Per me in futuro lo penso che non è che devo battere sempre lui, non è che devo gareggiare da vincere Lavillenie, ma sì devo fare quello meglio che posso fare, capito? Devo provare, saltare più di 6 metri, mantenere questo livello. Da altre persone non lo so che è successo, pure gli atleti, c'è diversi momenti che pure si può perdere tecnicamente e io devo mantenere il risultato.
So I'm lost to translate, honestly.
I tried English. I asked to Thiago, in the past, some athletes beat Renaud, especially in the World Championship, for a time, but the year after, Renaud is always the best. And I asked to Thiago if he seemed to confirm along the years this excellent performance, and not to be ephemeral, to be as the others that are very strong 1 year and after they don't beat him again.
Okay. Next question.
A question for Thiago. 603 at the Olympics. Was it a big surprise for you?
Yes, a little bit. We was prepared to do 6 meters before 3 or 4 competition, and something every time happen in the track. Sometimes the box different, sometimes the pitch, sometimes the wind or rain, and in Rio was perfect for me, and then I can prove my technique, my good condition, and this happened 6:03. I think you can maintain.
Any other questions?
One question for Thiago as well. How many centimeters of the 6:03 do you belong to the home crowd in Brazil? And how good are you in Zurich? Or what will you expect to jump tomorrow?
Só entendi a última parte.
Pensas saltar amanhã em Zurique?
Amanhã.
A primeira parte eu não estou a dizer só.
So for tomorrow, I'm just here just to continue my season. I say to my coach to stop the season after Olympic Games, and he want to continue. And I say, okay, I just go to complete. Maybe I want just to maintain 580, 585. If come good results, why not? But this is my day for tomorrow. That's all.
To Sam and Renaud. I've seen you talk to each other a lot during competition. For example, at the Olympics, you spend a lot of time together while it was raining. We've seen before Tiana Bartoletta and Christian Taylor. They say they train together, they have a good competition. Is it the same for you? What's your relationship? I mean, I always saw you two together, not with anyone else. So I wanted to know if you're friends outside. Not suggesting anything. Just
I understand. I'll take a question. Well, Renaud is French, and he's very friendly. I have watched Renaud. I'm not calling him old, but I've watched him ever since I was very young. And so I said in the beginning, one day it would be very special if I could get to know these competitors. And the cool thing about the pole vault is that we're out there for a very long time. And even though I don't see Renaud very often when we're not competing, I get to know him fairly well, and who he's around, and his friends, and his trainers, and his coaches, and it's a big group. And I spend all of my time, it seems, abroad when I compete, in someone else's hospitality. And so when I went to his meet as a meet director in the spring, it was very fun, and I got to learn and be more around the French culture in Renaud. So when we go on the track, I do my best personally when I have fun, and it's easy to have fun with people I know.
Well, the thing is, Sam is I mean, not too young, but since the first time I saw him, he was like a kid, like very exciting to see me and chatting and everything. And the thing is, since few years, he's every time like asking me how can I jump this bar, how can I do, and so it's sometimes it's really funny because I remember I think it was in Shanghai, something like that he asked me what I have to do to jump 590. I said, just make the same jump and you will do it. And it's like, asking a lot of questions, and this is really funny. And the thing is, in pole vault, we used to spend a lot of time, and when you see the Olympics, I think we used to spend over 4 or 5 hours on the track because of the rain and the delay. So if you are not talking to anyone, it's going to be very, very long. So that's a good thing that we are able to talk to each other. And, we met I think around 20 competitions since 2 years. So, it's a lot of good time, and it's good to have good people around you to share time.
Carl, micro.
A question to Renaud. What would you answer if Thiago asked you, how can I jump 6:15?
He already did. And the thing is, I have, I'm not a coach. I just try to do my best. And those guys are looking at me as I'm looking at them about what they did. And the thing is just trusting your coach, and maybe one time it will happen. And if it's not, at least being Olympic champion is maybe better than getting the world record, because you will be Olympic champion for all of your life. And for me, that's the most important thing.
That means you go to Thiago to ask, how can I jump 6:03? That means you go now to Thiago and ask him how can I jump 603.
I think I jump over 6 meters for more than 17 times, so I don't have to ask someone how can I jump 6 meters.
Yeah, Patrick.
Mhm.
Renaud, question for you. Renaud, please talk about your feelings you had last Saturday in Paris during the competition. It must be very special for you and very emotional.
Yeah, the thing is, I was totally tired about the trip, about everything happened. But I was really happy to be back in Paris and be able to jump in my home crowd, and especially because it was actually the last time in the Stade de France, so it was kind of special for us. And I get a lot of message since 1 week, and everybody was just expecting to be in this stadium and do their best for us. So for me, I was really, really happy, even if at one time it was really hard on my last attempt at 581, because I was almost feeling that everything can stop now, so I have to push as hard as possible. But I think that people wanted to show me that we can enjoy a lot the sport, and for me it was really, really special. But the thing I know is that it will not be the last time. So I'm just expecting, to have very good time in every competition, every stadium, and that's it.
Thiago, when you jump 603, you try a new pole. It was the first time you tried this big pole.
It was my second time.
And where is the first? In Germany?
In Germany, yes. Leverkusen.
One more question? If not, I thank you very much. We're looking forward to this great battle tomorrow, and also to see you. I saw also Thiago has already the badge for the pole vault in the train station, so to see you also there, as also you, the journalist. But there is one more talk with Ruud Chebet, another world record holder, the third one already this afternoon. For you guys, some more interviews in front of the room here. Thank you very much.
I think they want some pictures.